Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Power Hour with Country. What's going on, y'all? I don't have my headset on, like, 'cause I ain't got nobody to talk to, so I didn't realize I wasn't watching the screen exactly when the music went off. So what's going on? Hey, I had a guest lined up. His schedule didn't actually meet up there at the last minute, and it's the Power Hour, 7 to 8, not 7:20, 7:05, 17. It's just the way it is. We're on a tight ship over here. KI, I think he's back in. I think he's back on dry land now, but I haven't talked to him yet. But of course, he's doing all this stuff. He should be back next week. I know he's going to be getting back to work Monday. I think. I'm not sure what his plan is. I haven't been able to talk to him. Kay's my buddy, and I talk to him a couple times a week anyway. And especially I talk to him about things of what I'm doing and all that crap, things that I have planned or things that happen. Like if y'all didn't notice last weekend, I had a short that it went viral. The channel almost, well, it over doubled in size. Um, and I'm curious if any of those people came from the short will come into the long form messages. But I was looking at some analytics today because we get a weekly recap every week on YouTube. So it was telling me shorts, I guess, for the way to go. I mean, if you noticed, I've been putting more shorts up because I think I'm gonna do like a my regular daily vlog, the 4:30, and then maybe an AM short of some sort because YouTube says the way to go, and they push it out more. But I still like doing my vlogs and all that good stuff, and I'm gonna try to add some. I'm not gonna add a short just to add a short, but if I have something to talk about or something to say or something quick or whatever, I'm gonna start adding shorts on a more regular basis. But we'll see how that all works out. But glad to see y'all here, man. I'm going solo just because that was last minute. I thought I might have had somebody at the very last minute, but that I thought about. I didn't even call them. They probably would have said yes, no problem. But um, I don't want anyone to think I expect them to drop everything at the last second for me. So that's why I try to plan these things. It's just things happen. So today, this week's actually been pretty freaking good for me. I left out on Monday out of Houston after my weekend off last weekend, which was great. I needed that. I felt refreshed, just away from the truck for 2 solid days. Do you know what's crazy about that is when I'm away from the truck for that long is I'm so worried about getting back to the truck and it's been damaged or violated or broken into or whatever. I'm worried about my truck the entire time. Like, oh, it's that truck stop PTSD from when my hood got ripped off, right? So thankfully, when I got back to the truck on Sunday, everything was fine. But Monday, we left out of Katy, Texas, and went to Alachua, Florida, to the Walmart there. And then we picked up a load from that Walmart, took it up to Albany, went from Albany to Beach Island, South Carolina, took that load from South Carolina to Armuchee, Georgia, then left there, and I went to Decatur, and I dropped that GE load off this morning at GE, and now we're on our way to where am I going? I'm going to where am I going? Workspace. I don't care about the number. I'm going to Savannah. That's where I'm going. And I'm only 72 miles away from Savannah right now where I'm at. And the reason I stopped so early where I'm at, as long as I pick it up before 10 a.m. in the morning, it'll be fine. And I'm an hour and 12 minutes away. Now, there's not many stops between here and there where I'm in Brunswick, Georgia, at the Flying J. I stopped here because I got to get fuel in the morning before I take off. So our discount's here. So I'll get fuel here and then head up to Savannah, grab that load, and take it. It's only 230 miles to go to McDonough. Then I'm looking for a follow-up from there. So we'll see how that works out. But it's been a pretty solid week. Been having some decent rates, good rates, and all that. So it's been a pretty good week. I'm digging it. Like I said, I still feel energized and refreshed from the weekend last weekend off. So let's dive into y'all. See what y'all are saying. Life on 18 wheels. What up? What up, buddy? My trucking 2 cents. What up? You got approved. Hey, man. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Anytime you got a question or whatever, feel free to email me. My email's in every description of the video. If you have anything, or even on a video, just if you have a question, I will answer to the best of my knowledge and anything you need. Good job, buddy. Congratulations. John, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. OTC, what up? What up, big boy? For Matthews, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm doing good, man. It's been a solid week. Feel pretty good. And that helps. They started off great this morning. If you didn't see the short, I made some steak and eggs for breakfast. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I haven't eaten since because that was a big ass breakfast. It was good, very very good. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Scheduling conflict there, James, just happened little shortly, and just like I said, just last minute thing, and where's it at? All right. What's up, Patty? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Yeah, he's still out. He'll be back next week. He remember how he went on a cruise this past week. He wasn't in last Saturday. We didn't even have a show last Saturday, and then because I took the weekend off as well. And I think he's actually back on land right now, but he's of course he's got to get back into unpacking and all that good stuff. So I haven't talked to him yet. So he may or may not be on land right now. So I don't know. I think so. I think today was the day. Barry Powers, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. That lizard violated a lizard violated my truck when I'm not there. Damn it! You ever waken your buddy's house screaming? You kind of stug a bastard. I tell you what though, I was talking in my sleep this last week. I was sleeping on the couch, and I woke myself up arguing with somebody at a truck stop. Now, I don't remember the content of that conversation while I was asleep, but I woke myself up arguing with. I remember waking up to my loud voice. Don't remember exactly what I said or what I was saying, but once you wake up, you're like, "Fuck." So that happened, but I don't think I screamed out, "You come back here, you kind of soak a bastard." I probably pick your brain about on the boards. About the boards. Got you. Okay. Yeah. Hey, no worry. I mean, honestly, the board's pretty simple. It's just where, I don't know where area you're from or anything like that, but that really depends, and how often you want to be home. That really depends on what type of load you're going to be doing. All I can say, the tip is don't be scared of deadhead 200-300 miles. Don't focus everything solely on RPM. Look at a collective weekly number. Figure out what number it is you want to make, whether it be 4,500, 5,000, 6,000, whatever that number may be. Be realistic, because right now the market and all the rates are low as shit. But 5,000 is a good number to reach for, because even after all your expenses, you can take home 2+, depending on, your only variable is the fuel. So that changes. You can do 22, 23, 24 take home, depending on all your expenses. So just figure out what number it is you want to do weekly, and then just make the loads happen. So if a load you're like, damn, I don't want to do it for $1.05 a mile, but it gets you into a load going $3 a mile and it's 800 miles. I mean, it's worth doing. That way, at least you're not burning fuel to go get that. You can make a little bit of money on your way. So just don't be scared of deadhead, man. Couldn't resist asking if you choked on Yeah, I know you couldn't, because you saw my vlog today where I had a chicken last night for dinner. Steak and eggs for you tonight. Oh, there you go, man. I got a nice prime ribeye from Walmart yesterday in Mariana. Like I said, I bought it to cook last night. Damn it! I bought shrimp too. I was gonna have steak and shrimp, but I had steak for breakfast instead of dinner. So I still got a bag of shrimp back here. I'll make that shrimp up. No, I ain't gonna worry about that. I'll eat the shrimp for sure. But yeah, I was gonna make it last night, but I forgot I went ahead and got a rotisserie chicken last night, and that's what Tommy was talking about when he texted me. He's like, a couple weeks ago, me and KO went live. I was trying to scarf down a bite of chicken before the intro expired. I damn near choked on it, right? Yeah, Tommy punching fun at me today. Paul Eigen here. Hey, man, welcome, Paul. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. This is a live show. You know, I do my daily vlogs every day, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I've been adding more shorts to my schedule as well. Usually AM shorts, and then this live stream here is usually a power hour with KO and Country. My partner, Life of KO, he's a flatbedder. He works over at ATS. He's working for a heavy haul, but he's usually here with me every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And but he's been out on vacation. He went on a cruise this past week. We didn't do a show last week because I took the week off as well. And he's not able to do it tonight, so I'm just going solo. I was going to have a guest, but it kind of fell through last minute. You know, I mean, it is what it is. We're all truckers, so we can't always commit to something. I mean, we try to commit, but we can't always, make it happen. So that's understandable. But yeah, thanks for stopping by there, Paul. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Ohioan trucker. Yeah, you damn right. Papa fucking John's. I tell you what, I saw a billboard today for pizza. I was like, oh, it looks so good. I'm kind of craving pizza, but I can't have that on this carnivore. I'm gonna have to grab some mozzarella and some pepperoni and some other meats and just kind of do a pile of toppings to get my pizza fix going. Figure out a marinara sauce that's okay for carnivore would be the hard part. Oh, you're in the Panhandle. Oh, hey, you're the one up in the Pensacola area, right? I think you emailed me, I believe. I mean, I believe that was you because you mentioned Florida. Yeah, if you're up in that area, then you really shouldn't have that big of a deal. I mean, not Pensacola itself or the Panhandle itself. You'll have to go up into McDonough or Albany or Savannah or over in Alabama. You'll have to start out like that, but you'll always get a decent paying load getting back to Florida. So just know you're going to take crap out, but you'll get money to get back. So it kind of washes itself out. Bacon, bourbon, and blue collar BS. What's up, buddy? Air fryer chicken legs, fried okra, green beans, and my homemade mini Dutch apple crumb pies. You son of a... You realize I'm a carnivore, man, and you got all these good veggies, green beans, and the Dutch apple crumb pie is what, like, son of a. That sounds like an amazing meal, brother. Enjoy the hell out of that. Good job. I seen a story from KO today on Instagram. He looked enthusiastic about being back on land. Okay, see, I don't go on Instagram a lot. I need to. I need to take more advantage of Instagram. I really do, but I don't. Usually when I post a TikTok, I'll post it as a short on YouTube as well. But what I should do is post it on Instagram as well. And I do sometimes. But Instagram's not one of those platforms that I gravitate to. I don't know why. It's basically the same damn thing as TikTok, except, well, I mean, it's just the same damn thing. I don't know why I don't, but maybe I should. Or I probably should. There's no maybe to it. I probably should just take advantage of that crap. Blues Trucker US, good in the country, finishing up at 34 in a few hours. Hey, good to see you, Blues Trucker. You got your rest in. I don't know if I hope he was home or he was maybe he was out here on the road. Either way, I hope you got to enjoy yourself a little bit. Maybe you got a little bit out of the truck a little while as well. You be safe, buddy. So I got approved on the standard Freightliner. Does it have EPU or APU or is it all idle? Yes, that's okay. You are the one to email me. Good. All right, now I have the base Freightliner too. I didn't want to pay that extra $5,000 for the premium. Why? Because all the premium does is gives you chrome accents and a freaking table back here, which my big ass ain't gonna fit comfortably in anyway. And everybody who has a premium, 90% of the people who have a premium say it's such a pain in the ass to lift that bed up every damn time just to use that table. They don't use it that often either. Now, well, and you get that god awful brown leather. I don't like that at all. So I got the base model like you. Now, did you get a new one or a used one? What year? So you can, if you answer that. But it has an electronic HVAC system on the back. I'm not sure if that's what you classify as an EPU, but it's just on the back of the sleeper. You have a unit up there, but back in the sleeper, you have a control for it. Now, it doesn't necessarily blow out cold air unless the truck is running. It's just mostly a fan. And the way I was described to it when I was a company driver, because I had the same thing in my company truck, they were asking me why I was idling too much. I'm like, dude, it's freaking 95 degrees and I'm in South Florida. I'm not sweating for you. My personal freaking comfort trumps your fuel bill. That's what I said. He's like, well, that's what the HVAC system's for. I'm like, it doesn't blow out cold air. He said, no, it just doesn't. What it's designed to do is supposed to be what it's supposed to be. Once you close your curtains up and you have the vehicle while it's running, the AC on, up to the temp or down to the temp that you like it to be, cut the engine off, turn that on, and that's supposed to help maintain that temperature. That's the way it was described to me. And I said, bullshit. I told him my DTL, I was like, you're straight. That's just crap, bro. That's crap. I'm fat. Okay. I'm a big boy, in case you haven't noticed. Just in case you're blind in both eyes instead of like me and my one. I'm a big boy, and big boys tend to sweat. And I don't mind sweating if I'm active and doing something, but I'm not going to be sitting and sweating my balls off. It ain't happening. So anyway, it does have an HVAC system, and it works well for me. Of course, it's fall and winter time. So once summertime comes around, it doesn't work that well for me. So I will idle the shit. I'll idle it. I mean, I'm paying for the fuel. If my personal comfort trumps fuel costs, then I mean it now, because now I'm paying for fuel, and I still choose personal comfort over fuel costs. Kevin, aloha, buddy. What the hell was that? This is what that's what yeah, aloha, buddy. Hola, senorita. Senor. What's up, buddy? There's Live at KO right there, guys. He's my partner in crime on the Power Hour. Like I said, it's usually called Power Hour with KO and Country, but not tonight. So I think he's back on land because his vacation's over. He'll be back next week in here. Now he's back on land, I'll actually call him because I got shit to talk to you about there, KO. Ain't been able to talk to you for a week, damn it. Okay. What's up, buddy? Like your channel going to Coropolis for tanker hazmat training, 5 weeks. Can I go, please, right after, or do they want 6 months or something? Can I go tanker hazmat training? Well, thank you for liking the channel. Can I go, please, right after? Can I go, please? I know it's probably a typo or autocorrect or something. Can you rephrase that question part for me there, on Ajax, please? Hey. Go lease. Okay. There, you already fixed it. Okay. Yeah. Can you go lease right after? I'm pretty sure SFI requires 6 months. Don't quote me on it, but I think it is 6 months to have. Not necessarily saying 6 months experience with Schneider, just 6 months experience, period. So if you have that before Schneider, then you should be good to go. 2025 brand new. That's how I got mine last year. 2024 brand new, had 43 miles on it when I took my little test drive around with the instructor up in Green Bay where I got mine. I'm curious of what's the difference between the 25 and the 24 though. Maybe not much. I don't know, or if anything for that matter. 5 hours from home, got stuck doing 34 to pilot the Papa fucking Johns. All right, got you, buddy. Yeah, being that close is brutal being stuck. J.O. be like, KO with that, bro. KO getting some love in the chat. What up, John M? Welcome, buddy. Good to see you. KO, put your phone on silent. Yeah, right. Back on land, got back this morning. He's that unfortunate. I bet you had a hell of a time in that cruise, didn't you, man? You was out here. You was away from all the BS you deal with every day, and you out there in the what was you at the Gulf? I think you had to go. You was out of Jamaica, so you was in the Atlantic side. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Hey, don't worry, guys. We'll have a bunch of questions for his vacation when he comes back live next Saturday night with the Power Hour. H Walk 51, what's up, buddy? Welcome. You got KO in the chat. He's back on land. He's probably got to recover. I don't know. When you go back to work, KO, Monday, or are you going back tomorrow? John Huntley, you sent me more pics, did you? Hey, I tell you what, John, I enjoy because I don't get to go out. I don't get to go out bourbon hunting no more because I'm always out here on the road, so I don't get to go bourbon hunting. So when you grab some good bottles, new bottles like that, hey, send me all the pictures you want, man. If I've tried them, I'll let you know. If I haven't, I'll be like, ooh, I'm gonna live my bourbon hunt life through you now, by God. Dwayne Westfall, what's up, country? Charleston West, by God, in here. Love the channel. Keep it trucking. So, hey, Dwayne, I don't know if you know this or not, but that's where I'm from. I'm from Charleston. Thanks for coming by, Dwayne. I appreciate it. Hold up, Dwayne. I read that name rings a dingy. You the one working with Amy, ain't you? Are you the one that works with Amy? Are you with my dog? You with my dog over there, Amy? I hope I don't have you. I'm pretty sure that's his name because she told me about you. And I think I even mentioned you in a video there shortly after she did that. I don't know, a month or two ago. If you're the same one, that's awesome, bro. Thanks for coming, bro. Thanks for coming by, brother. John, have Schneider orientation mark. Oh, congratulations, John. Where you taking your orientation? And is it company or is it IC? Andrew, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you always coming through, man. Thank you so much. I'll post a video on my TikTok and Insta. My followers have been blowing up my DMs, wondering where I've been. But now with a broken arm. Okay, yeah. Tell you what. My TikTok's in my description. Send me a message, tag me, so I can. That way I'll have yours too. I can follow you up, and I can keep an eye on your progress as well. That'd be cool. Or you can just search Country's Life. You should be able to find me. No problem there. Blues Trucker got some good miles this week. 4,200 out of New Mexico and back to. Holy crap! Woo! Big boy was hauling some miles this week. There you go. Good shit, Blues. Good shit, buddy. You're making me look like a shame. Shit. Oof. Now, if I could get a long ass run like that, like out and back, I would do that. No problem. I would love to. If I could do a chain like that, up and back, yeah. I'd do it. I'd be right there with you. I'd do the same damn thing. So much time we waste on the load boards, man. It's just ridiculous. But you have to. We try to schedule them out at least pretty far. I don't want to go past 2 or 3 loads or 2 or 3 days because once one cancels, if it cancels or taken from you, it ruins everything behind it. So you have to pull over, stop, and you waste even more time. So good job, Air Blues. Can I use your live to let everyone know to spring the clocks forward? Yeah, that's out. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Don't forget the times spring forward tonight, guys. I was going to mention that before we hang up, but I probably forgot. So thank you so much, Tommy Creamer. Tonight is daylight savings kicks in. What do they say? 2 a.m. It don't matter. When you wake up tomorrow, you're waking up an hour earlier. But you're going to have an extra hour of daylight tomorrow, and that's what I love. People think I stop early because of the time. No, I stop because I don't like being out here when the sun's down. What we call it? What we call it there? 18 is a solar powered driver. You damn right. That's exactly what I am. I like seeing things. I like seeing places where I go. Okay, I have a load pickup on Monday. I'm actually excited for this. The man is excited for a load. Ooh, that's got to be an OD. Got to be. All right, Dwayne. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, man. She told me about you. I appreciate the support, brother. I do. Thank you so much. And thanks for coming by the live. First time I've seen you out here. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, you didn't get to meet my buddy KO tonight yet. But if you're back every Saturday at 7 p.m., we do this. So come back more often. Meet my buddy Life of KO and check out and learn about his flatbed world. John, picture in the email. I just heard a pating. So, yep, I will check that here in a little while, buddy. Yep. You work with Amy. Yep. See, Amy, hang on. I'm going to get back here. Amy is, guys, you know, I told you before I came out here, I drove a taxi in Charleston for CNH for 25 years. And the last three, I took like 8 months off during COVID. But when I came back after COVID, Amy was a new dispatcher, right? And she said, and everybody found out I was coming back because I told y'all throughout my being out here, I went through a whole reprogramming process for myself because I used to be a pretty freaking hard ass and just an asshole, not really easily liked because I'm not saying I'm easily liked now, but my opinion is not soft spoken. It's very, very out giving opinion. I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you how I feel. I'm not shy about that fact. I'm still not, but I've learned what to let go and what not to harp on, right? So Amy told me after we became friends, she said, man, I heard so many horror stories about you. I just thought I was going to hate you. But Amy's just like me, the female version. Straight up, honest, won't lie to you, tell you how it is. Me and her got along perfect. And everybody was like, oh my God, how do you, you know? So Amy's my dog. Amy's my homie. Straight up. Talked to her, I don't know. I talked to her out just a couple days ago. So we still stay in touch. We're really good friends. And we left CNH at the same, well, what it was, we didn't leave CNH at the same exact time, but we both started our new jobs on the exact same day. That we was planning on leaving together because I talked to her and I said, hey, take your vacation first, and then I'll quit, and then you quit. So make sure she got her pay. But we started our jobs, the unplanned part. We started our new jobs, our new careers on the exact same day, October 24th of 2022. Amy's cool. Amy's my little buddy. ATL company for right now. Okay. Oh, Atlanta. Ooh. Atlanta. Man, the Atlanta OC. Let me tell you about the Atlanta OC. Now they're not letting us park there because the Atlanta OC is so crumbled up. The Atlanta OC is Schneider's shit stain. And Atlanta is the armpit of America. So the Atlanta OC has zero room for any maneuver. They're not letting nobody stay the night. The Atlanta OC has an electrified perimeter. What the hell? An electrified perimeter out of the OC, which is supposed to be a safe space, right? Not there. Whew. Hey, Atlanta itself, I just don't like Atlanta, the OC or the city. I just don't. It's just not my cup of tea. But hey, good luck, Mr. John. I'm sure they'll train you well. Just know the Atlanta OC. I'm not sure. Yeah, I do. I am sure. I know where they're. It's not a full OC either. So don't take that OC as your first experience saying all OCs of Schneider are like that because they're not. There's a Carlisle, Indianapolis, West Memphis, Wilmer, Gary, even. Those are all great OCs. Now, I don't like being up Gary, Indiana because it's too close to Chicago, but they're all good OCs. But the Atlanta one, not so much. Obets, not so much. Obets is out of Columbus. Yeah, cool. Yeah, hit me up on TikTok, man, so I can have your stuff. Hey, Jimmy, what's up, buddy? How you guys making the jump, leaving for Charlotte? Ooh, there you go. Let's go, big boy. Congratulations, Jimmy. Okay, you're trucking 2 cents. All right, cool. I will make sure I will make sure I follow back on that button. So I never hit the follow back button, but I will for you, buddy, because you're a special kind of guy. Brian Jess, what's up, man? I booked a 5-night cruise for my wife and I going to Cozumel and Puerto Costa Maya in May. Oh, shoot. I'm about to get me a cruise. Got a nice balcony stateroom near the top so we can sit outside and enjoy the views of that Gulf of that's a Roger. Gulf of America, baby. Be sure to have a couple nice drinks with you. Some bourbon, preferred choice for me. Daniel, Washington, D.C. What's up, buddy? Did you get the updated loads on the load board? Updated loads. We have Like updated since when? See, now you got me. Now you got me. Now you got, now you got me wondering. I'm going to the load board on the string, which I should not be, but now you got me like updated loads. Let's go see. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see here, really quick, guys. Be right with you. Uh, Smithfield, North Carolina. Have anything coming out of there on Monday or Tuesday, rather? That wouldn't be. Well, that's that. Yeah, it would be horrible. Oh well. I don't know about updated. You may have to elaborate a little bit. I'm not sure what you mean by updated. Must be an OD. That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, Jinx. Blues. Oh, hold up. We got someone backing up here. Let me turn my little. Oh, they're already on. Okay. Oh, you got it, buddy. Good job. All I gotta do now is worry about somebody parking here, and I'll be able to sleep, rest easy. Took a trailer out, out to one of our drivers in New Mexico and dropped it, and took his empty and grabbed and picked up Memphis back to New York. Ran out my 70 Friday afternoon, 5 hours away from home. But you were hauling ass though, bro. You were hauling ass. Amy is dead. Oh, yeah, Amy's awesome, man. She's my homie for sure. Don't like that OC? Nah, Atlanta. No, Atlanta OC is not a good one. The police set their weight. I'm going to Charlotte for truck pickup, and Charlotte's not a bad area. I mean, the thing I don't like about Charlotte is one is the garage, which since it is an SFI location, the garage will not do any IC work for you unless it's like something very very minor. And once you get off the only part that's asphalt is where the pumps are, like the lot across from the building. But the parking spots, it turns into a mud pit because it's all dirt, right? But I like Charlotte. You have the full amenities in Charlotte. You got your diner, you got your vending machines, you got your exercise room, you got your laundry, you got showers. You know, you got everything you need there. If you have to do a 34 there, and if you're a company driver, you have access to the company car. Like if you want to go to Walmart or whatever, you can do all that stuff. But as an IC, we don't have access to company cars no more. They stopped that a while before I even became an IC. But yeah, Charlotte's not a bad OC. Charlotte's okay. So I'm going first seat driver at Atlanta, then maybe go back to IC. I'm going first seat driver in Atlanta, then maybe go back to IC in May. Oh, got you. Okay. Hey man, just do it. As I say, just do only you're nobody's going to push yourself harder than you will yourself. So even on a not ideal load board or not ideal contract freight, because we are dealing with competing with company drivers, so it makes it a little tougher than if you went to say an owner operator company. Not saying it'd be better, but a little less competition. But yeah, and only you can make what you want to make. That's just bottom line. You have to work a hell of a lot harder than you think you should to make it, but it can be done. James, they sent out a message Friday. Huh? Do the class on Horizon, and it will update automatically. The hell are we talking about? The new up. I did my freaking assignments, my safety sustainments. I didn't see anything else in there active to do. I don't remember seeing a message about a load board. I don't know. Yeah, I've been spoiled most recently. I ran entertainment loads before that was a prime freight. You know what? I'm telling you, I'm going to be making a move here in a couple months. I got to get my DOT and hazmat and all that stuff done first. And I'm like 98% sure I am going to go to Landstar. That's where I'm at. But I'm still looking into the event loads. I would love to go on tour with, I don't know, Jelly Roll or somebody. I think that's what I want to do. If I can find a company one that doesn't require 3 years experience, and two that can give me a solid rate, a weekly rate that I think I can live with, I'll do that because I would love not to be able to have to operate off a load board and have to search for loads all damn day. I think that would be awesome. And places like that you're going to be in for 2 or 3 days, they'll take time off, get off in the truck, and go to the show or whatever it is. Go to the mall across. Like hell, if I was in Charleston, that's where I'm from. I got people there I can meet up with, or I can go across the street to the mall or whatever. I think it'd be fun. Garage Works, hey country, most ICs in the Facebook group are struggling to make it. How's Schneider working for you? Are you planning on moving to the company? Well, I just kind of mentioned that, but yeah, I mean, so far it's okay. But for me and my goals that I have, I'm not leaving because it can't be made at Schneider. I'm leaving because I need more knowledge and experience dealing with brokers and agents and such. Right now on Schneider's board, you can only run Schneider's board. That's it. Whatever contract freight they have, that's it. You can't run the spot market. You can't do anything. It's only the Schneider board. So for me and my future goals, I need an expansion of that other knowledge, dealing with brokers and agents and things like that. So that's why I think Landstar is going to be the perfect fit for me, because they also have the lanes that I want to run, which is the southern part of the country, Texas to Florida, Texas to Phoenix or Arizona, whatever. I can stay. They have the freight in the areas that I really want to work. So that's why I'm leaving Schneider, not because the money can't be made here. It's just because the money can't be made here where I want it to be made. You understand what I mean? So that's all for me. Yeah, I'm gonna call you after this, James. I want to, unless I can find that message and go on Horizon, I'll look it up. They sent a message for us to watch a video to get access to the. Okay, that must be what I saw on Facebook when it says someone showed a screenshot where it says extended loads. Apparently, that's broker freight now. So broker freight's got. How did I miss that message on Friday then? I don't know. I don't know. Friday was a long day. I drove all day, so maybe that's how. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about, but no, I haven't. I've yet to see it, so I'm gonna have to go watch that video. And apparently, James says it automatically unlocks your profile for it. All right, copy. Hit me up. I can tell you where to go. Okay. Hey, yeah, we'll chat about that for sure. We will chat about that for sure. And this guy, is he having a problem? Like that truck back there. Okay, he hasn't pulled up far enough. He don't want to keep his nose out any further. Okay, I get what you're looking at there, buddy. Michael Page, how much is a brand new truck at Schneider? Fixed cost and average weekly cost, and how much can you honestly gross a week? Gross depends on you, how hard you want to work. Now, truck varies depending on what truck you get, but I'll tell you my fixed cost. My fixed cost through SFI every single week is $12.51.18. That's for my lease and my MMA account, which is $145 a week. Now, my other fixed cost is $205 a week for insurance through Schneider. So I'm paying $14.5608 a week in my fixed. Fuel about $1,000 to $1,400, depending on how much I run. My average weekly expenses are about $2,800. Then, of course, you got that once a month where all the tolls come out from you. Usually the third payroll of the month is when the tolls come out of you. And that tolls are all of the previous month. And your IFTA comes out the same damn time. All your fuel tax stuff. Now, like I said, when it comes to gross, everybody's different. It's going to depend on you, how hard you work, how often you want to be home. The actual gross depends on the individual. So that's not an answer anybody can answer. They can just tell you what they do. I don't share numbers because that number I'll give you fixed, but all the other stuff, there's no point because it won't reflect on you or anybody else. Tentera, I've never heard of them, so no, I haven't. I mean, I've talked to Stage Call. I tried to get a hold of Carter. I've got another guy who's actually in it with somebody else, sent me a few links for companies that he said will be good starter companies. But I don't know if I mean, I'm not saying company is 100% out of the question, but I would much rather be able to take my truck, honestly. See, now this guy's kind of switching over on my side because he does got more room to back up. So I'm keeping an eye on him. You can see him right there now, can't you? Right there. Yeah, that's what Stage Call was telling me, that the owner operator's got like a $550 a day set pay, and that's as long as you're on a tour. Whether you're moving or not, you're getting $550 a day, 7 days a week. Plus, you get, I think, a $75 a day hotel per diem. You can either choose to use that or not. They'll just pay it on top of it. Plus, you get fuel surcharge. So, however many gallons you bought that last week, it's pretty much you'll get however, whatever. If it's 45 cents a gallon that week, you'll get that back on your next check too. So, yeah, I like the way Stage Call's numbers was, and I would like to find somebody else that has those types of numbers comparatively. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm not 100% set. I'm like I said, I'm 98% at Landstar, but if I can find a good event company like that, that's what I'd do. YouTube channel of OTR, who's also an amateur country single. Search for Tony Justice. Some solid songs about the OTR. Tony Justice. I'll need to remember that. Tony Justice. Tony Justice. I'll make sure I'll try to do a search later on. Hey, Zulu, what's up, buddy? What's up, man? I'm glad you're tapping in, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm just here, I'm doing just sitting here bullshitting, man. Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, I went down a size of shirts, but look though, this shirt actually is a little big too, so maybe I could probably afford to go down another size. But I appreciate you saying that, man. I do. Thank you so much. I mean, I am one sexy mamma jam, and I just got a shave, a beard trimmer, last weekend? So with no hair, beard trim. Yeah, I'm looking pretty fly. I'm looking pretty fly for a white rabbit. Clark Transfer. That's the company. Listen, let me tell you about Clark, Jimmy. I will call them, and all I get is I've called them half a dozen times, minimum, over a couple weeks span. Through the week, before 5 o'clock. In the afternoon, it doesn't matter. I get a voicemail, and every time, or I get their answer machine, and every time I hang up, I get a text. I say, "Hey, sorry we missed your freaking call. Give us a call back." I'll call them back. Guess what? Another voicemail. I can never contact them assholes. They won't answer the phone. I'm like, hell, they're not going to answer me a recruiting line. Then why the hell? How are they going to answer me if I'm working there? So I don't know what's up with Carter Transfer, or Clark Transfer rather. That's the company I was talking about. That explains the flashing light in your face. Yeah, he's backing up. Yep. Carry me, please. What's up, buddy? Hey, are you back? Are you back from across the pond? You back over? Are you still over there visiting family? All you were Stage Call, and the problem with Stage Call is they require 3 years OTR experience, and I haven't quite got 3 yet. So maybe by the time I do have 3, maybe that's who I'll call again, because I like those numbers. I like the conversation that I had with that gentleman, because even though he said, we're not currently taking on any more owner operators at this point. This is like back in January. They're going to slow down. We barely have enough money, barely have enough events to deal with to keep our company drivers moving, which I appreciated his honesty. And he said, but yeah, we're looking in the springtime when everything picks back up. We'll bring y'all back in. I'm like, okay, well, you mind talking to me for a little bit and answer some questions? Yeah, sure. So I like that guy I spoke to at Stage Call, because he took the time to actually just tell me how things worked, right? He even sent me an email with all this stuff. So people who will take the time and discuss things with you and not act like you're bothering them for doing their job, that's the people I gravitate to. So, you're doing a job, just do the job, right? So I like that talk. Yeah, Michael, I know. Wouldn't it be something? Remember how Taylor Swift there last Christmas? It was told she tipped all of her truck drivers $100,000 each. I think there was a couple of Landstar drivers on that tour. So, it'd be cool. It'd be a kick in the head just to get something like that, wouldn't it? Just out of nowhere, some stars. Hey, Merry Christmas. Here's $100,000. To her, it ain't nothing, but yeah. Yeah, you're right. They do too, but I would, yeah. That's 100%, Michael, for sure. Definitely. So we'll see. We'll see how it all works out. Let's take a drink of water, guys. Holy shit! I've been running my trap for 45 minutes. Well, thanks for being here, y'all. Appreciate it. I'm just all by myself. We're dealing with chat. We're hanging out. I love this shit, man. Today's vlog that I'm going to be rendering after this, it's a little shorter vlog, but it'll be up tomorrow. Shorter than they have been for sure. He's going to be at the truck show in Louisville. Um, Maybe if you're asking me, I'm going to try to swing by there if I can. Problem with the timing of the truck show for me is I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to take a weekend off for a truck show when just a couple weeks after that, I'm going to be taking a full week off in Charleston because I got to go back. I have to go back home and I have to get my my annual DOT stuff done, my vision check, doctor, and my physical. Then after I get that done, I'm going to go to the DMV. I'm gonna have to go to the DMV, take my hazmat test. First, I got to do is I'm gonna go ahead and probably next week I'm gonna go ahead and do the background check on me. That way, I can schedule the $200 4-hour online class through my trucking company, and then that will give me the right to go test out the hazmat. But I also want to get my doubles, tankers, and triples, and my TWIC card and my passport all at the same time. Yeah, it's a lot, right? It's a lot. All within. I'm planning for a week, but I don't want to take the entire week off because I still got a lease payment to pay, right? So we'll see. So I see to be able to look for loads and other load boards. No, no. Only on Schneider load boards, but apparently they're bringing in brokers or bringing in brokered freight to their Schneider's Freight Power owner operator 2 load board. So we can't like go to Truck Smarter or uh, whatever those other ones are and book loads off Schneider. It's only loads that are inserted on the Schneider load board itself, and Schneider is the ones who insert those loads onto the board for us to see. Upstaging, I have not tried upstage. I don't think Upstage is one of the few companies that gentleman sent me. Hiram, I think I might have been. I don't know. I have 2 buddies that just took their trucks from Landstar to Stage Call. Well, there you go. So, but then again, after doing something for so long, we all get bored, right? Like me, I'm just super bored with what I call. All I do is haul consumer freight. That's the toilet papers and the freaking washers and dryers and all I'm doing is sending it to Walmart, Home Depot, Target, Dollar General, Family Dollar. That's pretty much, you know what I mean? That's that consumer freight stuff. I'm kind of bored with it. And I'm sure after doing events, I'd be bored with that shit too. But we'll see. I just need more experience of different areas. Because right now, honestly, my trucking knowledge revolves around Schneider. There's a lot of ELD stuff that I'm sure we can do that I don't know about because I have to do everything the Schneider way. Whether DOT allows it or not, if Schneider doesn't allow it, it's not allowed. Whether it's legal or not in the government, it's got to be legal under Schneider rules. So we sign a contract. We got to follow those rules whether we like them or not, no matter how much bullshit we think they are. You got to follow them if you want to continue to work under that company. And every company's got rules. So we have to understand that too. We don't have to agree with them, but we're signing a contract saying we're going to abide by them and just be smart enough to not get caught if you don't abide by them. Show motion and Taylor uses upstaging. Okay. Taylor Swift's father just bought show motion. Okay. Yeah, get them lightning bolts up there, John. Get them lightning bolts, baby. I don't know who Tony Justice is, do I? Oh, yeah. I said to go check. Okay. Yeah, you said to go check his channel out. Yeah. That guy. Yep, got you. When you talk about numbers in your videos and you say 900 to 400 miles, is that your cut? Well, you don't stop looking at things like as a cut, right? Every number you'll ever hear me say is gross. There's no cut that comes out. That number that you see when you book your load at the load board, that's how much you get paid. Now, however many trips you do that week, add all those numbers up to a collective number. That is your total weekly income for the truck. Now you got to deduct all your expenses. So don't think about cuts, think about expenses. Because if you do 5K a week, and under my average weekly expenses is about 2,800, then I take home 2,200 a week. Sometimes my expenses are lower, depending on how much I out of the truck, depending on how many miles I got to drive, depending on if I got great rates or bad rates. It just depends. And I was under the same thinking when I was investigating myself. I wanted, I had these questions. I'm trying to get knowledge and learn this stuff on my own, and I get it. And I will help as much as I can. But like let's say I do a $400 trip for $900. That $900 comes to the truck. There's no cut coming out of that until the end of the week. Add everything up. You got your gross minus all your expenses equals your deposit. I hope that helps. I hope it clears up. If not, you can feel free to keep asking. I will always answer. Y'all have a good night. I'm going to be ready to get my ass back to the house for a couple of days. Another good live. Be safe out there, drivers. 10 on the side. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you coming in, Blues. Be safe. We'll see you next time, buddy. Upstanding, don't have okay. Don't have operators. Good to know. Or upstaging, probably. Okay. I used to go to the GE plant in Kentucky. Hey, that's where I dropped off this morning was GE. Yeah, that's my logo. See, StreamYard doesn't bring over our custom emojis over here to the site because it's a custom emoji. And if you're a member of the channel, you have access to those custom emojis. Just like this one right here. I got a sloth emoji. I got a Hulk emoji. I got Linda. I got my logo, and I got the Power Hour logo. This, of course, says sloth. So StreamYard is only going to show the word for that emoji, not the actual image. Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Jeremy Higgins, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing good, man. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Touring is a whole different monster. You run on roads, trucks not allowed. You have to go to a downtown Manhattan to MSG, literally the tightest, busiest, no room, low bridge roads. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some areas like that I get myself into, but I'd be up for it. I would. I'm sure I would. I'm watching you while playing some Rogue Company on a 43-inch TV. Sure beats my laptop. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I mean, can't get much bigger on me. I mean, I can't get much bigger. Oh, you're watching me. Oh, you're playing on the 43. Gotcha. Landstar numbers are before they take the 35%. Right. Exactly. Oh, yeah. I know. And I've got a handful of friends that are actively working over there. So I've talked to them numerous times. I know their numbers are pre-cut. So, so if I want to make what I think I need to make over there, I'd probably have to bring in 7K gross a week in order to bring in 48 for my own. You know what I mean? So, I know they do. And I also got a spreadsheet lined out already created for that too, to help me with the trip estimators and all that good stuff. Yep, John, you too, buddy. Oh no, he's probably saying goodbye to old buddy up there. Yeah, you can still do the bolts. You can do if you can do the factory or the default volts, the default emojis from Google, then yeah, they'll come through, but the custom ones will not. The right way to truck. Howdy. What's up, buddy? Welcome to see you. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. There's the Hulk and Linda and the Power Sloth text. Think I'm going to Schneider to get my experience. They won't make me go out with a trainer. That's exactly right. And that's the great thing. And that's one of the biggest reasons I chose Schneider is because I'm the guy. I'm the kind of guy. I'll go all in. I'm going all in, and I feel like I'm a fast learner. I feel like I'm just power forward, right? So I knew going there I'd be 1 week in a class or 1 week, no, 2 weeks on the yard with trainers and instructors locally, and then 1 week out on the road with the TE. Now I got fortunate. My TE was a local driver out of Indianapolis. So when I left Green Bay, went to Indianapolis for my week with my TE, he went home every night, which means which means I slept in the truck every night at the OC. Now, the reason I say I got lucky is because I felt like anybody can drive a straight line down the road, but we doing 2 or 3 loads a day through that entire week. I was able to bump docks more than anybody else pretty much on a TE weekly road test. So I was able to get that experience bumping docks, maneuvering around yards and facilities more than a standard new driver would out there driving over the road with a TE. So I got lucky. I believe I got lucky. I'm like, everybody can drive a straight line. I get to do this shit every day. And that's what I was learning. And that's what I valued about my experience with my TE, because he was a great guy. He's no longer with him, but we still communicate from time to time. Good guy. He was a retired air traffic controller, because they say he's like at 50 years old, they force retire you because of eyesight possibilities. So he was already retired. He just kept working because he's bored. All of his family and friends were still working, so he wasn't going to retire and stay home. So he started driving a truck. I have some buddies I'll get you in touch with to run a Landstar. One used to run Great White as well. Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, we'll be able to message back and forth on TikTok or even email. However, yeah, we can talk about all that stuff, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the willingness, man. I do. Thank you so much. You're drunk if you thought I was. Oh, yes. Well, I ain't drunk. You might be drunk with all those bottles you got coming in the mail here lately. 5K is pretty easy. 7K will be tough. Not impossible, but tough. Just hey, yeah. I appreciate you. You feel? Are you over there, Michael, right now at Landstar, or what are you doing? Jay, what's up, buddy? Country ass up, country. I've been watching your videos. I'm contracted to Schneider also. Yeah. What's up, buddy? Hey, my fellow pumpkin guy. What's up, man? Good to see you, Jay. Appreciate you coming by. Especially around the lanes I want. Yeah, and I know the South is the struggle bus. I think everybody wants to be in the South, so there's a lot more trucks down there, and the freight don't have to be desperately moved like elsewhere, which is what really drives the freight up and down, is how many trucks are in the area. What up, J Squared? You still out in New Mexico, buddy, or you're in California yet? Bourbon meant to be drank, not collected. 100%, buddy. 100%. Yes, you're at the Star. All right, Michael. I appreciate that insight, brother. I really do. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, first time me going solo out here on the Power Hour. Woo! We're at we're at our hour. Thank you so much for coming in, hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate it. An hour does mean an hour. We don't want to tie anybody up for no longer than that. We think that's the perfect balance for us to, well, I say us because I'm speaking for KO right now, for us to hang out and chill and bullshit with y'all, and for also y'all don't get bored after an hour anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here tonight. Next week, KO will be back on here with me. It'll be the official Power Hour with KO Country. So thank you so much for all the support and coming through and occupy my time. Y'all have a great night. Be sure the vlog will be live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, and we will see you on the next one.